Welcome back to the Pioneers Sideline. We're back. Courthouse Case of the Week with you now, the Courthouse Tavern, located on 310 Forbes Avenue. It's a crime to go anywhere else. Why would you want to go anywhere else outside, and then you could watch us inside? What other channel would you be watching right now?
Well, ESPN.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Exactly. That's what I thought. And we're going to start off. We're going to do some NFC North, gentlemen. A lot of new quarterbacks in the NFC North. Brett Favre goes to the Vikings. Matthew Stafford with the Lions now. And Jay Cutler to the Bears, who, mind you, 4 interceptions against a Packers defense that is,
They're good defense.
Talk to me. What's up with the quarterbacks?
Well, you know what? That Packers defense is starting to implement the 3-4, and that defense is made for the 3-4 defense. A.J. Hawk, I've been told, has been quoted as saying he loves the 3-4.
Who told you that?
I heard it last night on during Monday Night Football. I can't help it. But A.J. Hawk loves running the 3-4 defense. I think Green Bay is a better defense with 3-4. However, you know, plus, well, yeah.
Amazing.
That's the way to end it.
That's a good point.
Nice and easy.
Kevin, what's going on with the quarterbacks in the NFC North?
The quarterbacks in the NFC. Well, just to finish up where James is going, Don Capers is a huge piece for the Green Bay Packers. He's going to help them a lot. But the quarterbacks in the NFC North, you didn't see anything out of Jay Cutler Monday night except for the 4 interceptions. Aaron Rodgers, in his young career, he looks good. He led them to victory Monday night. Matthew Stafford, he doesn't have much to work with in Detroit. It'll be a good learning season for him. And I'm interested to see if Brett Favre can hold up this year. I really am.
Now, talk to me about every quarterback in the NFC North whose name isn't Favre.
Well, that's completely impossible.
Talk to me about those guys. I want to hear
first
about
off,
them.
okay, well, here's Aaron Rodgers. Okay, he has
Good
3 slot receivers, James Jones, Jordy Nelson, there's 3-4 receivers. He also has Donald Driver and Greg Jennings. Those are great guys. They're going to produce him over 4,000 yards, close to 30 touchdowns. He has a cannon of an arm. The only thing I'm a little worried about is his inconsistent play late in the second quarter and early in the third quarter. Doesn't do a great job starting halves, starting games as well. You look at Jay Cutler, a powerful arm. He has no accuracy. 4 interceptions. Yeah, the Packers defense is a little bit better, but I've watched the Packers my entire life. Atari Bigby, not a great safety. He's getting a little bit better. Al Harris is slowing down a little bit. Yeah, he had an interception, but that was off of a bad throw. And Matthew Stafford's going to take some time. He has Calvin Johnson there. You're going to see Calvin Johnson's numbers go 4 or 5 catches, 80 yards a game. He's going to get a couple big plays a game, but Matthew Stafford is not ready to start here in the NFL. You have Dante Culpepper who could obviously he's not going to start. They're not going to bench Stafford unless he does terrible. But Dante Culpepper is a legitimate backup quarterback, a decent good one. Now, can I give a minute?
No,
come on.
No, we're going to shift gears a little bit. We're going to shift gears a little bit. They talked about Favre.
I'm wearing the purple. He said one thing about him.
Hey, well, we can talk about it here in this next question, okay? We'll talk a little bit about it. We got all the quarterbacks now down. Let's talk about the Steelers now. They play the NFC North teams. I'll start off with you. What do you think the Steelers are going to do against the NFC North teams?
It's going to be tough for the Steelers. They looked great against Kerry Collins and against the Tennessee Titans. But Aaron Rodgers is not Kerry Collins. Brett Favre is not Kerry Collins, okay? Kerry Collins is in a run-oriented offense. Brett Favre is in a run-oriented offense, but with Adrian Peterson, who I saw live yesterday, he is a man. He trucks people. He runs with his head down, and he can really catch out of the backfield. It's something he improved over the offseason, bringing Favre in late. The thing that I say, I think they'll go 3-1. I think they'll either lose to Green Bay or Minnesota. It's just really hard for me right now. The Steelers' secondary is going to be banged up. I don't know how great Polamalu is going to be. They play Minnesota in 3 weeks, guys. And we know Favre loves those quick slants where Polamalu would actually be. He might not be there.
What do you think, James? What do you think their record's going to be against NFC North teams?
Well, obviously you have one win against Detroit because Detroit is not getting anywhere. You also have, I can see them beating Green Bay because of, you know, it's going to be a tough game, but I still see the Steelers coming out. Minnesota, because of Adrian Peterson, I think they're going to lose. That's going to be the game to watch. And then against Chicago, I honestly think Jay Cutler's too inconsistent right now to beat the Steelers. So
3-1.
Quickly, NFC North. Against the Steelers, how do you think it pans out?
Steelers go 4-0 against the NFC North, and I'll tell you why. Because they get Minnesota in 3 weeks, and that's a great point about Polamalu. But the Steelers, we know they can adapt. And then the game where I think they lose is against Green Bay, but it's here, and it's late in the season.
So the three of you have the Steelers next week, or excuse me, this upcoming week against Chicago, right?
Yeah,
in Chicago.
Even though it is in Soldier.
Double-digit win.
Double-digit win.
10 points.
You know, it's going to be
27-17.
That's really good. I think that's going to be a good point. But here's the factor: if they can bottle up Matt Forte, Jay Cutler is a single-dimensional quarterback who's going to have to try to spread the field. Doesn't have the receivers to do that. He played with Earl Bennett in college, by the way.
Vanderbilt. Guys,
you know what? I'm going to say Bears are gonna, Bears. Steelers are gonna win. It's gonna beat Jeff Reed 17-14. It's gonna be Jeff Reed field goal.
T-shirt weeks, huh?
I want to see a lot better consistency out of the Steelers running game this weekend.
Guys.
They were terrible the other day.
Thank you very much.
You're
Next
welcome.
week?
I'm here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
I'm all in.
Oh, yeah.
All in?
Like
So we're
Vegas,
all in.
baby.
We're
I'm
all
all
in again.
in.
Well, that's going to do it here for the Pioneer Sideline today. Follow us somewhere. Follow us on Twitter. A lot of us have Twitter. You can follow us on our Twitter accounts.
Not